guy that was trying to go after Dexter's stepdaughter.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Jason Klein. He's a really good man. Interesting people.
Okay.
Yeah, I know a lot of characters.
Okay.
They were great. I loved EK. EK used to tell Sean that I was the best thing that ever happened to him, and I really truly was. And even Sean knows that to this day. He knows. Um, but he worked at the apartment building. He would get up and go to work at 5:30 in the morning every morning. I hated getting up, but I would get up with him. I'd sit at the kitchen table, smoke a cigarette with him while he drank his first cup of coffee for the morning.
Right.
We would talk about what our day would hold, what's on the agenda. If either one of us decided to eat, neither one of us were really breakfast people or really even morning people for that matter. We did that, whatever. I used to wake up to little notes next to me, little drawings, roses, and little letters telling me how much you loved me. And I used to we had magnet letters on the fridge.
Right.
I would wake up in the morning and see little notes left on the fridge. It was perfect. He would call me throughout his day. We would talk. Sometimes I went to the apartment buildings and would do sneaky link type things in the empty apartments with him. We were nasty up in there. We for the first 6 months, everything was perfect.
Right.
He would call me on his way home from work, and I fell so hard, so fast for this man who just seemed he was broken like me, but he wanted to fix it. Right. He wanted to be somebody. He and he's an older man who has his shit together. He's not bad looking. He's tiny. I could take him, but he ain't bad looking,
Okay.
And somehow this man who looked so much smaller than me, weighed more than me, it was insane. But he was great. He was great.
Okay, so.
And then one day, I was sitting at the kitchen table. Dinner is in the oven.
Okay.
It's being cooked. There are no children in my house at the time because Xander was visiting with his mother.
Okay.
The older children are, at school. Well, DJ and Norman were with their dad. Mackenzie was at school, and she, from school, went home with her grandmother. And I was actually sitting at the kitchen table with Mackenzie's mother, Stephanie, smoking a bowl.
Okay.
Sean called me about 5:30, in between there. Told me he was on his way home. Everything was fine. He didn't sound upset. He didn't sound like anything had happened that day. Everything was normal. And he was going to come home. We were going to eat that dinner that I had cooking. The kitchen was clean. The clothes are washed. Everything's taken care of. I was Susie fucking homemaker. Did it all.
Okay.
Made sure my man was taken care of. I don't know what happened.
In the 20s, so what happened?
I don't know. I felt like I was on an episode of Punk'd when that man got home. Literally, in 20 minutes that it took him to drive from West 110th in Clifton to East 50th and Broadway.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck happened. He walked into the house. He didn't slam the front door. Nothing. He just walked in the kitchen and he looked at me. He said, "You're nothing but a lazy fucking pothead. All you do is sit around all fucking day doing nothing."
Oh, wow.
And I looked at Stephanie sitting across from me, and I'm like,
what the fuck just happened?
What is happening? Like, I just looked at her, and I couldn't help but hysterically laugh. Just laughing, like, what the fuck is happening right now? Where are the cameras? Where's Ashton Kutcher ready to pop out and say, "I punked you"? Like, what is happening? I didn't understand. I did not understand. And literally, after that, everything so quickly spiraled. Every day, this man would find reasons to fight with me. And then he would smile and laugh and giggle. And Chase looks exactly like his father. He literally, today, I just noticed that he is starting to look like my side of the family. So imagine, I have a pint-sized Sean in my home, and every time I yell at him when he's in trouble, he literally sits there and giggles and laughs at me. It is so triggering.
Right.
And it's so hard not to be upset with my son because you act just like your father. And
low power please charge it.
It's hard. It's so hard. I don't know what I did or what happened, but I think that in the beginning he saw a woman who was strong enough to lose it all and pick the pieces right back up. No matter how long it took me, I bounced back.
Right.
God gave me a fat ass for a reason. When I fall, I bounce back up. And they take me and I get better. Alright? I do. I get back up. I don't stay down for long. I know. Like I said, I got a dark ass humor.
So, like you said, everything was so perfect. So, what went wrong? What happened?
I think
where did it get violent?
I think he got violent. He did. The first time that Sean ever got violent with me, I don't even remember why we were fighting. I don't remember. But I remember Nikki bringing Xander home and bursting through the front door and throwing DVDs at mine and Sean's head because that was the closest thing to the door was my movie rack. So she started grabbing DVDs off the case and throwing them at me because when she opened the door, Sean had me on the couch by my throat and was trying to kill me.
Oh, wow.
That's the first time he ever physically attacked me. I know that's sad, but it was okay, and I'm still here and everything's fine. Wait just a second. No.
Can I spark my dad and leave him again?
Chase has not seen or spoken to his dad in years. Wow. Because every single time that I let Chase talk to his dad, mind you, every year for his birthday, when he blows out his candle, he wishes for
low power please charge it.
That is one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever witnessed in my life.
Right.
My son wishing for the last 3 years of his life on his birthday that he had a better father.
That's sad. Yeah, that's sad. When kids have to go through that.
I blame myself every day for not seeing the signs. Every day. Every day. I knew he had a past, but I thought he was sober, and I really truly believe that he was on drugs the entire time. And I think that day when he walked through the door, I think he was intending on going to get drugs, and it didn't work out, and he couldn't get high. Because when Sean was high, when we were getting high together, everything was fine. Everything was A-okay.
And when you say
But
high,
when Sean didn't innovate, high, I mean, Sean smoked crack, he snorted cocaine, he snorted meth, he popped Percocets, he snorted Percocets, Vicodins, anything that Sean could get in his system. He did not really drink much, though. I will give him that. He was not big on alcohol. There were a few times we drank together. I broke my tailbone one of those nights. That was interesting. Wasn't anybody's fault. It was a good night, and he was trying to help me out of a truck. And he just happened to be on the wrong end of that tailgate that night. That's all. He didn't hurt me that night. That's the thing about domestic violence is he wasn't always violent.
Right.
Most of his manipulation was mental.
Okay.
It was mental. When Xander was being abused, Sean had to go to work. And I was working on the weekends. Sean wasn't working. But when I started working during the week, I was picking up hours at work. So I was getting days during the week now too. It wasn't just Friday and Saturday. You know, I was doing good. I was working my way up. I was even doing invoices and stuff like that at work. Like I was doing all kinds of things that, you know, I was showing potential.
Right.
So Sean couldn't trust anybody with Xander. And I was only seeing my kids on the weekends, but I had to work. So I was leaving my kids with somebody who actually beat me because I wouldn't have sex with them. But he was good to my children, so I could trust him to watch them.
Wow.
Which now was stupid because no, I absolutely could not trust somebody like that with my children. If we're being honest, I should have never left my children with him after he beat my ass around my house. There are pictures of that on my old Facebook too.
Wow.
Where I finally came out and told everybody what Chucky had done to me. And then I met Sean right after, like literally right after. The night that Sean called me and was talking to me about doing my tattoo, Chucky was sitting in the room. And Sean was like, I'm not going to get you in trouble, am I? And I'm like, I am a single woman, and he is literally only here because he was babysitting my kids. I'm smoking a blunt with him, and then he's going home.
Right.
Like, you know, I'm an adult. What I do is my own damn business.
Right.
But, like, it's just, he wasn't always violent. Like, honestly, truthfully, Sean only hit me a handful of times. The first time was when he choked me. I don't know what we were fighting about. All I remember is him literally snapping at me and lunging, and the next thing I know, I'm seeing white, and Nikki is bursting through the door and throwing DVDs at me. And I'm like, why are you throwing stuff at me? I didn't do anything. And she's like, it's both of you. And like she stopped that fight. She saved my life that night.
Okay.
The night that Sean raped me for the first time.
Is this the same night?
Chased me. No.
How long after the first incident?
Not long. It was within the first 6 months. So I met Sean in January. By April, he was moved in. He raped me in October.
Okay.